sig, you know exactly what this is. From birth, rep the turf, from the avenue of church. Blast first, send them off. I'm the boss, pay the cost. I ain't trying to take a loss. If they cross, pick them off. I'm the king of New York. The idea, don't get caught. Middle finger to the court. Only thing that was taught when we jump from the porch. Get loaded and floss. Big bro with the sauce. Get dough, brush them off. I'm him, my win. Ain't no whim. I'm all in. I'm him, my win. Ain't no whim. I'm all in. I'm him. I'm a pimp, you a simp. All I need is a glimpse from the bottom of the trench. Seconds in my percent. If I smell something off, all I need is a scent. I'm the wicked with the beam and the lean with the tents. All you hear from the scene is the scream when I spin. Aim for your limb, put 3 in your brim. My win ain't a whim when I say that I'm him. I paved them all halfway just for me to say I'm him, my win. Ain't no whim. I'm all in. I'm him, my win. Ain't no whim. I'm all in. I'm him. Yes, I is King of New York, New York, New York. King of New York, New York, New York, New York. King of New York, New York, New York. Now what you say? I'm him, my win. Ain't no whim. I'm all in. I'm him, my win. Ain't no whim. I'm all in. I'm him.
What is going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the Nashville Cavemen podcast. I am your host, Damo Unleashed, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Kobe. What's going on with you, Kobe?
Hey, nothing much. Yeah.
Man, you know what? I'm glad that we are. First of all, I want to say to everybody, man, happy hump day. Happy hump day to you all. I don't know about everybody that's living up north, but I'm glad here in the south that we are done with the cold front. This cold front was no joke, man. You see the guy that was ice skating on the streets?
Yes, I did. Oh man, I was icing myself just going outside just to pee.
And you know, I've never seen that here, and even worse and even funnier is, you know, what people like to talk after we have like really bad, like winter storm come through, is the potholes that's left behind.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, what's wrong with potholes? These are meteor craters that we falling in. It was potholes a week ago. This is meteor craters that we falling in. I mean, man, these things are so deep. If you fall in one, you can high-five somebody on the hill. I'm just telling y'all, man. I hit one of them, and I did one of these now. I thought I had
not the speed bump.
Bruh, worse than the speed bump. You know, a speed bump will throw your equilibrium out. This thing, man, it'll add another spinning to your back.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
They gotta feel this. They gotta feel this real quick. And I can't imagine going down the highway and then, man, you going 50, 60, 70, not even 50. You ain't going highways. You ain't gonna last. But so imagine the slowest 60, right? So imagine you going 60, 70, 80 miles per hour, and then you hit one of the things.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
smashes you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know it's gonna take forever to fix. They ain't
Man,
fixing that right away.
I don't know if they can fix it. You know, I mean, we still think about it. We're not even out of January yet. We still got another week. So
Yeah.
we just in the beginning of winter, or some people would say May. I guess it depends on who you ask and where they live at. But we are definitely in, I would say, at least the middle of the winter. And it's more closer to the beginning of it than toward the end of it.
Yep. Yep, it sure is, man. But I'm not used to the single digits. I'm not used to the single digits. But, you know, maybe a little bit below 20. The single digits is something else. It almost feel like it's so cold you're burning a little bit.
It feel like you ever been smacked? You ever been
Yeah.
doing something and you just got smacked by something in that initial sting? It feels like that. It feels like a million paper cuts. That's exactly what it feels like. Speaking of, did you see in Chicago for all them tests, when it got to a certain temperature, they died and they wouldn't recharge?
Oh no, I did not. I did not. See, that is another reason. That is not helping the electric car case.
When you think about it, have you ever had batteries in very, very cold temperatures? Batteries don't when have we ever known batteries to work really well where, you know, man, it's like really cold temperatures, like close to zero or below zero.
Yeah, that's normally when you get it to go, you know, get charged up or heat up, stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah, and so, you know, man, they was in Chicago, there were people that were taking their vehicles to car stations, right? And they was there. They left their vehicles there for about a couple hours, and it didn't charge at all. Like the charge stations wasn't charging their vehicle at all. One guy left his vehicle there 3 hours, came back zero charge.
Oh my
Left
goodness.
another 8 hours, came back and still had no charge. And so imagine paying $700. What is it cost per month? At least $7.
I think it's about 30 now. I think you can get it's
But
about
I'm
in the
talking
30
about
range.
that payment a month. Like the month.
Oh, cleaning them up? Oh yeah, I don't know. I have no idea on that. It's
Look that up,
probably
y'all. While I'm on here, because I can't imagine paying all that money for a Tesla. And you know what that lets me know also? Our
what?
politicians don't got the common sense of the Billy Bird. Our politicians, man, they telling people to go get electric cars. Could you imagine being stranded in below zero temperatures because your car won't charge?
Man, yep. And then,
Or you got a
imagine you
pregnant
get
wife, or you got a pregnant wife that you're trying to get to the hospital and you can't because your car won't charge. Imagine them going, Kobe. Imagine them going to emergency vehicle.
I just see some. No, you can. Cause man, you gotta think. What about if you on the interstate and it just stopped out the blue?
Yeah, Man, that's why they could never get me in one of those. Hold on. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at them used. Used, you can get them for, you're right. You can get them for about 29 right? But if you
Mm-hmm.
get
Yeah.
them, but I'm seeing them as
Right.
high as 52 for, so let me see this brand new. Let me see this. I just gotta see this brand new. I just want to see the monthly price. Anybody out there that's watching, man, that got a Tesla, how much does it cost you for a monthly payment for a brand new Tesla? So I'm on Tesla financing option. So they don't have it. I guess it will all depend on your credit score. Anybody that got a Tesla out there, I'm on Vigo Live, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, X. Any of you guys out there, man, how much do y'all charge? How much do y'all pay per month for y'all Tesla?
Mm.
All right, so I see a 650, at least for, is that 525? Ain't no way. Ain't no way in here. Y'all gonna have me in no damn Tesla. They convinced y'all to drive that BS and y'all bought the Kool-Aid. They telling y'all energy efficient. What about man being dependent? And y'all
You
paying
know
all
what it
that
was?
money?
It was that tablet in that car. That's why they putting them in that the gas ones too. That tablet, everybody saw that tablet and started going crazy.
Yeah, and y'all don't think that man, when you talk about a computer chip having to survive in temperature. I mean, if we're talking about like in Chicago, where it was like one of the circular ports, charging ports, where all these cars were abandoned, man, it's like minus 30 up that way. So do you think a computer chip is going to survive minus 30 degrees? Hell no.
Yeah, at least that old clunker, get you down the street.
I take my chances on gas. You ain't lying. I take that old copper, man. One of them ones you gotta hit the dashboard for the radio to play. One of them old schools. I take gas. I ain't on this with this election. And I'm telling y'all, when the government officials and politicians tell you to do something, it's almost like do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? They tell y'all to get electric cars, do the opposite. Who following these politicians? Because I guarantee you, they pulling out gas vehicles during the winter. They ain't driving no damn Tesla in the middle of no below zero temperature. And he is, that's a politician you shouldn't vote for. Anybody driving a computer chip in minus degree weather, hell no. You cannot be bright. No, I do not trust you with my taxes, sir. No, I will not be electing you if you are not bright enough to drive a gas vehicle in below zero temperature. You out here in an electric vehicle. You me out your rabbit mind.
See, it would make sense if it was just broadcast towards the areas where it's like almost 85% all the way sunny and whatnot. But for everybody else, you gotta think about tornadoes. You gotta think about the snowstorms. You got too much to worry about. Pretty much.
And the funny part about it is when I'm sitting up here watching the news, you know what I'm saying? I'm here looking at these folks. And they mad at Tesla. No, you need to be mad at your damn self. What would make you drive an electric vehicle? Like you're not smart enough to know that a computer chip is not going to survive in temperatures at that level? Like you didn't know that's a possibility that can happen. Like does somebody have to really tell you? You like something as adult, it's common sense that we should be like, okay, man,
Mm,
1 + 1 is,
mm,
we should know the formula. And we should know. Yeah, we should know common sense. Some of y'all out, man, y'all do stuff like driving electric vehicles in snowstorms, you know what I'm saying, in below zero temperatures, and then get mad because the station won't charge yourself. Well, duh, you know what I'm saying? Who told
mm,
you that computers would survive in them temperatures anyway? Who told you that, Einstein? So I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? People was on the mad, and they was on the news mad. You know what? What you mad at people for? You should be mad at yourself paying for that bull.
yeah, that,
You know what
that
I'm
that is
saying?
one thing they don't advertise. They be like, everything else but, the code.
Right, like you gotta ask, like people see the latest and newest gadgets and they think, oh, this is the latest newest, and they put too much trust in it. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And I'm sorry, man. I don't have a lot of trust in a lot of these robots. You know, we seeing this right now. They're taking away color, right? We're
mm.
getting more animated, more robotic. I pulled up to a checkpoint, and it blew my mind, brother.
You say he pulled up to a checkers?
Checkers. And guess what?
Hey, yeah,
It was an automated service. Like,
what?
man, like I'm talking to a computer order. I'm not talking to no human. Now, I get it. From the human standpoint, I get it. Because, man, dealing with other humans, man, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, you
Mm,
want to dealing with other humans, you like animals. You understand why atoms are animals. I'm going to get two of all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling y'all, man. I pulled up the checkers and they was like, "You want to downgrade? Taking them out the road station." I'm like, what is going on? Like, I can't ask them, I can't tell them, well, can I get extra butter or, to put extra salt on it? It's an
you,
automated service and it's limited. And that's what we're going to. We even at the point now where they ain't even doing cashiers anymore.
do what?
They're not even
Cashiers? No, they trying
cashiers
to
is
get
a
rid.
giant word now.
Yeah. That's pretty much, how Willy Wonka, the dad was doing the toothpaste caps, and then that
Yeah,
new machine came. That's pretty much, yeah.
that is exactly that is a perfect example of what's kind of going on. And certain things, when it comes to a computer, I just don't have trust in them. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I think you get too much trust for computers. And travel is not something I'm ready to fully trust into when it comes to travel. You know what I'm saying? And electronics. I'm not fully
Mm,
ready to entrust in electronics or animation when it comes to travel. I'm not.
mm,
I know some people are comfortable. I know they got them cabs in California that they're trying out that they're driverless. They're the cabs that don't have no cab drivers. That's
mm.
crazy.
Oh, yeah, nah, I'd be scared too. Because it just take like one, you really trust them to make a life altering decisions within seconds. What if they glitch? What if they,
And that's the crazy
run
part about it. That's the crazy part about it, man. Man, Cole, we got a good one today.
out?
So
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and play about 2 songs, man. Let us go ahead and get a break in. And then we're gonna talk about. I was just on the internet the last couple of days since I got home. Which that was a whole thing. Well, let me get and talk about that before we go to break. So on the show yesterday, we was talking about this. I don't know if there's a big difference between prison food and hospital food. Now, I haven't been to prison, but I can tell you, at the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need real cooks up in there. I don't know, man, who y'all get wooed in from these culinary places, but they have no business being in the hospital where people are trying to heal. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know how people can heal off of the food that y'all be killing people. And it's bad enough that when you order the food, it literally takes 2.5, 3 hours. You could just, let me give y'all something. You can order some oatmeal and toast. Now, me and you made some oatmeal and toast. That's going to literally take 4 or 5 minutes. Why do you got to wait 2.5, 3 hours at the hospital? Just for some oatmeal and toast and a glass of unsweetened tea. You know what I'm saying? And so we was talking about yesterday. Man, what's worse? Hospital food or prison food? Oh, they talk about prison food like a dog, but nobody talk about hospital food. And I got a theory why nobody talks about hospital food. You know why I think nobody talk about how bad hospital food is? Because they never make it out of the hospital to tell about it. That's why I think, man. I think most people they'll never make it out of the hospital to tell about how bad food is in the hospital. I think they probably die before they get out of there. This Jello is not Jello. But man, I was so glad to be home. I felt like Suge got out. But man, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to 2 songs when we get back. We're gonna talk about social media, man. I was on social media and I'm watching my timeline and I'm like, man, this feels like a hospital, man, a mental hospital. Like I'm in the middle of a mental hospital with all these people with all different kind of problems and showcasing and showing. And it's like, damn. And nobody knows that we in the middle of this mental hospital, but we in this large mental hospital. And it's bizarre, man. I want to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. When I come back, thank y'all for staying tuned on Bigo, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Yep. All right, man, we're going to take a break, man. We'll be back with y'all, all right?
All right.
Ain't nobody colder. I'm from Minnesota. Just keeping it cool. I'm just keeping my cool. Oh, that you do, friend. I'm a nice guy. Come at me wrong, I can be the bad guy. Gotta keep it bomb lady, cause I stay fly. It's gonna be a fun day when we get tired. Chilling out, I be gazing at the night sky. In and out, stay connected with no Wi-Fi. Gotta keep some exotic, so I stay high. Gotta hustle every day just to get mine. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own way, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own way, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do. You can call me the Minnesota Songman. Take a look at my guns, I'm a strong man. Used to do my own dirt as a young man. Now I gotta go to work as a grown man. Got my own groove, now I got my own style. Grew up a man. Minnesota wild child. Had to ski my own way in the wintertime. Now I ride my own wave in the summertime. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own wave, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own wave, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do. Ain't nobody colder. I'm from Minnesota, just keeping it cool. I'm just keeping my cool. Ain't nobody colder. I'm from Minnesota, just keeping it cool. I'm just keeping my cool. Oh, catch you through frame, I'm a nice guy. Come at me wrong, I can be the bad guy. Gotta keep it bomb lady, cause I stay fly. It's gonna be a fun day when we get signed. Chillin' out, I be gazing at the night sky. In and out, stay connected with my Wi-Fi. Gotta keep some exotic, so I stay high. Gotta hustle every day just to get mine. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own way, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do, what we do. Ain't nobody colder. I'm from Minnesota, just keeping it cool. I'm just keeping my cool. Ain't nobody colder. I'm from Minnesota, just keeping it cool. I'm just keeping my cool. Ain't nobody colder. I'm from Minnesota, just keeping cool. I'm just keeping cool. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own wave, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. You gotta be your own wave, let me see you move. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. All night and all day, this is what we do.
I'ma talk to him. Look, hold on, bro, you gotta let me go off. You gotta let me talk my shit. You gotta let me show off. Cause if a nigga ever gave me anything, shit, I ain't never ran off. You can run around this bitch with a little money on your head. I'ma run around this bitch blowing dookies instead. You can run around this bitch ducking and hiding and scared. I'ma run around this bitch grinding with grays in my head, nigga. I'm a made man, it's all or nothing. When that bag came, I grabbed it all. I go hard, nigga. Wanna know why I shine so hard? Cause the nigga turned his back when them times was hard. And if a nigga turned his back, he wasn't your mans at all. Laughing, smiling, and plotting how to smash your bra. Yeah, I live with the rats and roaches and dirty walls. So I spaz out in the booth is where I crash out. Geeta in his bag down, nigga know I never back down. Getting money, niggas is who I'm around. I ain't never been lost, it just couldn't be found. Fake ass niggas, I ain't never changing for no change, nigga. Now come on, now I came in this game and I ain't changed shit. Your man's told on your mans and now he can't sit. Man, I came from the game, all I know is grit. And yeah, you can change for the fame, I'ma stay the same. Cause for some odd reason niggas change when they got some change. And if a nigga rock with you for days, he might steal your place. It's crazy how these new niggas rock, claiming how they made 10 to 20, that ain't no money. The plan was to get a million, move up in the hills and live your best life. Man, it's crazy how these new niggas rock. Man, it's crazy how these new niggas rock. Ay, it's crazy how these new niggas rock.
They say you gotta pay attention, you might overlook it. Watch that fire on the stove, don't wanna overcook it. I show niggas where I slept when I know I shouldn't. Broke in my crib and stole 50, think I know who took it. And if you don't know your limits, then you gotta push it. Put that lighter to the pipe and turn it into pudding. And one thing about life, you can get it tookin'. I sent some niggas to your crib, hopping out your bushes. You gotta learn the fundamentals. Hard to trust a nigga when you been through what I've been through. But shit, I'm hearing you out. You can't follow after a nigga who ain't stand you out. They even think to trust a nigga that you leery about. Believe half of what you see, nothing you hearing about. Cause scared get the wrong message, start clearing shit out. We was sitting in them spots with no air in the house. Pissy mattress and couldn't put a tear in the couch. No fool nigga couldn't put a pen in his mouth. But it's cool, I confront a gutter. Never trust a soul, I learned it from my mother. No man, no friend, not even your brother.
Now I came in this game and I ain't changed shit. Your man's told on your mans and now he can't sit. Man, I came from the game. All I know is grit and yeah, you can change for the fame. I'ma stay the same. Cause for some odd reason niggas change when they got some change. And if a nigga rock with you for days, he might steal your page. It's crazy how these new niggas rock, claiming how they made 10 to 20. That ain't no money. The plan was to get a million. Move up in the hills and live your best life. Man, it's crazy how these new niggas rock. Man, it's crazy how these new niggas rock. Ay, ay, it's crazy how these new niggas rock. Ay, ay, ay.
All right, man, we are back. I wanted to show y'all this right quick. Right now, we do have going on right now the voting for the male Pro-Driven Artist of the Year. All you gotta do is go to the Facebook page, click on the video, go to the YouTube video, in the comments, and vote for your favorite Soul-Driven Artist of the Year. The female voting we're going to have starting this week also. So again, if you guys have an artist that you support that's in the running for Soul-Driven Artist of the Year, make sure y'all support them. Female artists, here's their vote. All right. So not only are we going, I'm gonna give them a trophy, but I'm gonna give them money also. So make sure y'all keep that voting going. All right. Man, so I'm gonna turn your mic down a little bit because I'm getting feedback in the background. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about this, man. Social media. I'm guessing when Facebook when they first created, it was made for college students. Am I right? It was a way for college students that kind of keep up with what, family members or?
I don't think it was family members. I think it was supposed to be more business.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
And then it eventually evolved into, what it is right now, where it was, supposed to be a platform for people to be able to keep in touch with people they haven't talked to in years, and maybe people move with their lives, and I get it. But I joined Facebook probably about maybe 13 years ago, and is it me or does it feel like that it's an open dive? I was sitting there watching the news feed and I'm like, nothing's private anymore. Like, what is there private? What is there sacred enough to keep private? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like everything's on Facebook. I mean, man, you find anything from nudity to violence to a little bit of everything, man. Drama.
Yeah. Most definitely that. Yeah.
And it seems like there's more mental issues than there is anything else, man. It's like way back when little girls used to have diaries, they used to protect their diaries. They didn't want nobody looking in their diaries to see what was in it. Now it's like, here you go. And it's not, and it's men and women, but really a lot of women.
I'm so excited to do this topic. I got a lot of points, and one of them is the evolution of technology also plays a part in it, because like back then you had it was harder to access things. I'll say that. So you know how if you want to be messy, you kind of got to work to be messy. Well, now it's just like if you want to be messy or ignorant, it's in a second. Also, it's become the new therapist. So now most people either they seeking validation or they seeking to get something off their chest. And it's instead of going to the person like a therapist or per se, so now they use it just to get anything off their chest. I see what else I see. I see it as the new gossip because
Yeah,
you had you had back then it was private investigators. It was like if you wanted to catch up on gossip, you had like shows Bravo or E or something I think like that. But nowadays it's like you can kind of get everything on Facebook, news, the game scores and everything. It used to be the news, so it's
right.
like, and then you got your folks that's not all the way there mixing with the folks that is, and it's always drama and always a mix of everything.
Man, it's like, and especially the relationship. When I think of social
Mm-hmm.
media, I'm like, I don't know how relationships even survive. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine being in my 20s and having to date with social media. I don't think I would survive because
Mm-hmm.
it's certain things I'm so private when it comes to, right? Even my kids to a degree, because I think sometimes we don't think about this, but when we put pictures out of our kids on the internet, yes, it's a chance for a loved one to see it, but it is also a chance for a pedophile to get that same picture also. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, man, not only do the people that you want to have access to whatever it is you put on the internet, but the people you don't want to have access to it, also have access to it now. You know, and it's so easy for people to know your whole life story. You know what I'm saying? Just by you putting a little bit of information on the internet.
I think that's why it's like over the years a rise in like identity theft too.
Yeah, yeah. They was talking about that with Timu. Did
Hmm.
you see the whole video what they were talking about with Timu?
Oh, I didn't see the whole video.
Well, what people don't get and they don't understand, and this is why I'm not on some of the other, the other platforms that's run over
Mm.
in Asia. Good platforms ran by them when they collect information. Their government don't run by the same law that our government run by.
Mm.
So when they get your information legitimately could be being used over there without your well-being or your knowledge. And people don't know
Yep.
that. And they was talking about people that were signing up for the app on Temu that weren't getting their goods, that were getting really poor quality stuff, and
Mm.
that were having their identity stolen. And people are
Mm.
too trusting of the internet, and they give up too much of their information way too easy. And they volunteer information way too easy. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like, man, and thank God I'm not on the dating market because I would struggle. I would struggle immensely.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you where I would struggle. Anybody that talk about their relationship in any kind of way, it'd be a red flag. I wouldn't want nothing to do with it. Anybody that I don't care even if they're boasting, right?
Mm.
No, that's a little too harsh. Let me back. That's a little too harsh. Because I get if you out there, man, and you showing you and your significant other. Right. But somebody that just make it like a daily goal to post their significant other I wouldn't want to
Oh,
deal
you
with
talking
them.
about, okay, you know what? I call it the middle school crush or high school crush thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they got that
Yeah,
high
I know
school.
what you're talking about.
They're acting like high schoolers, like they're dating like they're still in high school. I wouldn't want nobody like that. Everybody else got to know about our relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Mm-hmm.
I tell people this all the time, right? And it took me some years. Like, like my wedding ring, I outgrew. Actually, I didn't outgrow. I shrunk, so it outgrew me, right? So I'm gonna eventually get a tattoo. But people
Okay.
always ask, they be like, "Well, what do you do?" You know what I'm saying? How do you tell people? I just tell them I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I don't need
Mm-hmm.
the ring. If the ring is what I need to work women off,
Mm-hmm.
if it's the ring that I need to work women off, then I'm not serious about what I need. I'm just not.
No, I feel you. It's materialistic at that point.
Right. I don't need other people to validate any relationship that I got of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think that people that put other people in their business, I wouldn't want to deal with. When it comes to relationships, I am very quiet. Right. So I pay
Mm-hmm.
attention. When I get online, something that I pay attention to, and I was going to ask you, I pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to what females is talking about the size of a dude's stuff.
No what?
Intimate details. Females with
Ah, okay,
intimate
yeah,
details
yeah,
when
yeah.
it comes to
Uh-huh.
bedroom,
Nah,
that's
see,
a
it
turn
remind
off to
me.
me.
Yeah, you remember that video you played where that girl thought it was get a date with Quavo? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that's how. Yeah.
yeah, it's like that. You know, it's like, man, keep some of that stuff private. So with relationships, when people put their relationships on the internet, that's somebody I feel like I can't trust. And the reason why I feel like I can't trust them is I feel like the moment that we have an issue, you're going to run to the internet. And if it's a
Mm,
major issue, it's just like what a lot of times now with infidelity.
mm,
Infidelity years ago, you'd be able to fix it because there was no internet to remind you of it. I mean, of course, the person you was with reminded you over and over, but you didn't have the internet and you didn't have other outside forces reminding you over and over that, you know, man, of your distress.
mm.
Now, you know, man, once it's out there, it's out there. And
Nah,
it's public
yeah.
knowledge. And it's not
Mm,
just public knowledge to your peers, it's public knowledge to your kids. People don't never think about that. Like, what happened when my kid get a hold of this? You know what I'm
mm,
saying?
mm,
And it's the bad look that it is. And a lot of these folks, man, they volunteer too much personal information, man, that I could never see myself volunteering. And I pay attention to this. I'm telling y'all, I'm not the only one. There are other people that watch y'all on the internet and watch how y'all move. And y'all may be attracted to them, but it's like, no, 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 no. Because first time in trouble, it's going to be public. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want
mm,
nobody that's going to be public. I think that's one of the requirements that dudes should have when they're dealing with a female. Is this female private? No matter what, I don't care what goes on with her or us.
mm,
Is she going to keep what goes on between us, or is this going to turn into a public feud? Is this going to turn into
mm.
a public feud? Is this somebody I want to deal with going forward?
No, I
And
think that's good advice right there. Yeah.
and you know what? And I'm gonna tell you where it worries me at. Hospital. Some of these people, man, they are so out And then you worry, like these are people that handle your hospital files, your medical files, your personal files. And they can't hold water. They get on social media and tell everything, man. They tell it all. They can't even keep their own households private. And these are people dealing with your medical files. And they on social media platforms running wild like that. Think about, I mean, have you ever thought about that? Like, man, you know, man, I may one day have something that's medical that it may not be a big issue, but I want to keep it private, right? And then you know, Facebook friends with a nurse or anybody that just, man, can't even keep their own personal life personal. They can't even keep their own personal life private. And this is somebody that's handling your file. That's some scary shit when you think about it.
Yeah, because it'd be like, you know, as soon as they get home, you're like, man, baby, let me tell you about this case of today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you going on their personal page, right? And you see them, you know, doing their toenails and cooking at the same time. And this the person that's going to be doing your open heart surgery. This is the person that's going to be handling your medical equipment. Well, what I do at home shouldn't have nothing to do with what I do in my personal life. Bull crap.
Man, see, I think that's where people getting it confused at. Like, once you open up anything to the public, perception is warranted. And you don't know if that perception is gonna be good or not. Yep,
it's not. And you know what? I think a lot of people that lost really good jobs because they don't know how to keep things private. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a private investigator, man, I mean, man, y'all handing out private information. They don't even have to search for it anymore. You know, lawyers can just go and just hire a private investigator to research your Facebook or your Twitter or Instagram page from years back and be able to break you down and put you in a profile, right? Based off of and people be like, well, don't be taking social media as just entertainment. No, it ain't. Bull crap. No, it ain't. We had TV for entertainment. We didn't need the internet for entertainment. We had television and the radio for that. No, it's just out there, you know? I mean, man.
It is, and then it's way easier to do stuff. So now everything is multiplied. So everything, literally.
And it drives me crazy. Because you know what the funniest thing about the internet is? Nobody cares, right? People don't care about what other people think. And the first thing that majority of us, and I'm putting all of us, do is run to the internet for validation. That's what likes are. The like button is validation. If you were posting photos and nobody was interacting with those photos, do you think people would post? Imagine if you posted a comment and you did it every day for a year and nobody ever looked at it or nobody ever responded to it. What do you think will happen?
I don't know. I just think you just posting there you.
People will quit. If they were doing something for validation and it wasn't getting no validation, eventually they slow down. If they didn't stop altogether, they just simply quit. So the internet is for validation. That's what the heart is there for. You know what I'm saying? That's what the like button is for. That's what the comment is for. We don't need your comment and your opinion on everything. But the reason why the comment exists is because for validation. They think that they can drive numbers. They know people want validation. And that's why they're on the internet for it.
Yep. And then they secretly put it into their algorithm, and then have this stuff constantly pop up so to keep you going.
Right. And the worst part about it, the crazy part about it is we're talking about the major, like Facebook, for example, the major platform, right? It is very resourceful for finding any and everything. From goods to services to people that you ain't seen in years. It is a worldwide network to find a little of it. It is Craigslist, YouTube, all of them, Instagram, all into one machine. I mean, think about that. Think about what makes Instagram attractive, what makes YouTube attractive. All of those got a little. Facebook got a little piece of all of them.
And then also, I think I noted that social media also kind of getting into the telephone market because you can pretty much talk and text on your social media too. So it's like pretty much you can have it. They even got it like where you can get a card for like a specific like social media or whatnot and give you some. So
think about this, Cole. The fact that we can contact each other through, I mean, you can't do that through any of the other major platforms that I know of. But through Facebook Messenger, you and I can literally have a video or audio chat conversation. That's powerful. And none of, like, can any of the other ones you do that on? I can't call any of the, I mean, you can go live, but.
The only thing I can think of is maybe Instagram, but Facebook bought Instagram, so.
And then, what's the one up under them now? They got one up.
Maybe Snapchat. I'm not sure.
It's not Snapchat. It's another one that that's up under Threads.
It's
Threads.
up under Threads.
It's called Threads. It's under Instagram. So you got Facebook that owns Instagram, and then Instagram up under Instagram is Threads. So they got all these
like
layers.
The company.
Yeah. So it's going to be the Threads is going to be the Instagram, the Facebook. So what Instagram is the Facebook, Threads is going to be the Instagram. Okay. And there's just, but they're all really Facebook got the capability to do what all of them do. But all of them don't have the capability of doing what Facebook can do.
I agree. Gotcha, yes. And what else? I think another thing touched on too, the ability to reach out and tag people and everything, and
Yeah.
So it's mostly like if somebody gets tagged or shouted out, it's mostly about food, a vacation, or some ignorant.
Right.
That's mainly the three, unless our business. I forgot that some people still use it for business, but.
Yeah, man, but that we wanted to go ahead and talk about that because, man, I was just sitting online and I was just like, man, this is like too much. I remember where this was, even with MySpace, right? MySpace wasn't as bad as this. You know what I'm saying? And MySpace was so cluttered that it kind of made it to where there was no feed. By the time MySpace had a MySpace feed, there was so much going on that. You know what I'm saying? That it kind of MySpace feed killed MySpace.
Okay.
It did. Because people would just post the same, what do they call that? Where they would post the same stuff over and over and over.
I don't know, but
I don't want to say they hacked it. But they kept running the same stuff over, over. You know what I'm saying? And artists would get on there and they just over and over the same old stuff. And you just be like, come on, man. You gotta quit. You know, I'm sick of, okay, I see you, bruh. I see you. I ain't gotta see you 15, 20 times to know you exist. I see you.
Oh, so you could like buy. It was like you could buy to be on the feed.
Man, it was a lot of spam going on. Basically.
Okay.
So they had so much spam and they couldn't control it. Well, I think Facebook swooped in and figured out a way to control the spam that MySpace couldn't figure out how to control on its feed. So I think MySpace probably tried to take what Facebook was doing and make it their own, but it's too late. Facebook already perfected. And it would have worked for MySpace had they would have been able to control the spam. Because the one thing that at that time that MySpace did have going for them is that there was no major feed where everybody can go to. If you wanted to see about a person, you had to do what? You had to go to their page. You had to go to their page on MySpace. If you didn't go to their page, there was no interaction with them. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't even have to go to people's pages to interact with them. And that's the thing I don't like about Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to go to
be messaged by anybody.
You can just keep up with them just by the news feed. You'll see, like, I'll give you an example. You can post something 4 days from now, right? And I see it 4 days later.
Yeah, and it's like it's new or something, but
it's new to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not even, and then I don't even have to keep up with you because, you know what I'm saying, it's going to run old stuff back anyway. So it's not like I have to go and really see, you know, man, hey, how my guy Kobe doing. There are certain people like you, Stein, I'll literally go on y'all page and see what's going on, right? But how many out of the 2,800 other people, how many other people you really think that I go and I look on their page to go look for?
Not that many.
Yeah. So Facebook made it to where you could keep up with people without literally having to keep up with them. So you could be nosy. You could basically be nosy without literally being nosy.
So you're peeking through the blinds digitally.
Yeah. You know, so you couple that with the point of just people feeling like, man, that, you know, like, man, social media is like a drug. Like they're highly addicted to it. Like they can't get enough of it.
Yeah, and the social statuses too.
Yeah. And I think people, and I'm gonna tell y'all, man, you know, but we were getting ready to end this show, but I want to end it with this. I guarantee you, if social media was to shut down for 30 days, people would have mental breakdown. They would mentally break down. They would have nervous breakdown. If y'all disagree with me, man, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments on any of the platforms. I'm telling y'all, man, if they took away all these and we didn't have social media, do y'all think people will have nervous breakdowns? I think they would. I think they would, man. I'm talking about major nervous breakdowns.
Yeah. And bring people, well, maybe not, but it'd be an opportunity to bring people closer, but other than that, nah, because every day, most people just like, social media before like they even eat.
Right. Some people are right, jump on there before they even wash up. Hell. You know? But hey, Cole, this was I'm glad to be back. First and foremost, man. That was a long week. The weather, and then that whole scenario. I was just happy to be back home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to be back. Thankful for everybody, man, that I work with, man. I appreciate you guys. God bless y'all. Take everything one day at a time. Tomorrow is not promised. I'm going to leave y'all with this, and I'm going to leave y'all with this every show. The only thing guaranteed in life is death. So don't worry about little small stuff, all right? Things that we won't even remember a week or 2 weeks from now. Don't get too concerned with it, all right? God bless y'all. Kobe, do you want to leave with anything, man, before we hop off of here?
Besides, follow me if you can't see me. My name's Kobe Hampton, serial in parentheses, on Facebook, TikTok, KMK5388. And I'm working on a children's book, and when I get paid, it's got publishing, copyrights, all that's figured out. And yeah, I think I gave all of the links out.
All right, hey y'all, and next week we're doing a handbag book giveaway. So, and for all my people that's following us on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, we got a book and handbag giveaway next week. So make sure y'all follow us on our YouTube page. If you don't know what the YouTube page is, look on the video down below. You see the ESPN ticker that's running across. It does have it on there. So follow us on YouTube, man, and for a chance to win a handbag and a book. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace, love. Till next week. We out, man. God bless y'all.
Thank you.